Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to show you how you can make this lovely strapless full flared dress with pockets. Do you like what you see? Then you need to watch this video to the end. So I'm going to be needing these two materials to be able to make this dress, and this is the statement piece for this dress. This embroidered trimming is what takes this strapless full circle dress from ordinary to something beautiful. So you can get this corded embroidered trimming from Temu. If you want to be able to shop for it, the link to this is in my description box. So you get it, it comes in a roll like this. So if you want to start a fashion business and you want to be able to make money, you need to know where you can get this in bulk. So if you buy this one bundle of trimmings can make you loads of dresses like this. And you also need 3 meters of fabric, any fabric of your choice. Just remember, the fabric has to drape so you can have this free flow. So this is a statement piece and you can shop on Temu, and it's so cheap as well. Fabric for this full circle dress tutorial. So to start cutting, you just need your length, the full length of your dress, and your bust. So I'm just going to fold this. Like you notice, I folded this triangularly, so I just folded this slanting. So the wider part is towards the bottom of the fold, as you can see. So you just fold as wide as you want. You can fold this all the way to the edge, but I just want to keep it this way. So because it's going to be sleeveless, I'm going to take off 6 inches for my tape, right? So 6 inches, and I'll start measuring. So at the edge of the table, I'm going to make that my 6 inches point. Okay, and I'm going to see what I have by the side. So by the side, I'm able to get my 60 inches length, which is perfect. So the top is going to be at that point. So I'm just going to roll that. So the edge of the table makes a perfect marking for me. You don't need a ruler for that. Next, I'm going to be measuring about 4 inches point, which is there, and that 4 inches point is from the point I'm going to be adding this lovely strap from Temu. So I'm going to add at that point there as well. I'm going to measure an extra 2.5 inches or 2 inches before I make a curve. So at that point, I'm going to just make a slight curve, and the essence of this curve is for the underarm. That way, if you wear your dress, it's not going to be snug. And from the point where I have the marking, that now makes it easy for me to determine the length of my dress. I'm going to bring it down a little bit with about 1.5 inches and just make like a circle, like a curve, not really a circle, but a slight curve that way. Next, I'm going to get my bust measurement, and for the bust, I'm going to measure from the fold, and I'm going to be using my bust divided by 4, which is 40. Yeah, so from the 40 mark, I'm just going to rule a straight line all the way to the bottom of the fold. So don't forget, you want to fold your fabric to cut your full circle dress diagonally. So we're going to cut them one by one. So once this is done, I can start cutting. It's really simple and straight to the point. But before then, one more thing I'll need to draw your attention to is where you're going to put your pocket. So from the 6 inches mark on top, I'm going to measure 18 inches, and I'm just going to put a mark in there so my pocket will be fixed from that point. So the next thing I want to do is just get my scissors and cut. Yeah, so next, before I remove this from the table, I'm just going to measure, you know, the side was determined 60, but we didn't determine the center bit. So I'm just going to place this tape like so on the top, and I'm going to measure, don't forget, 6 inches. Then we're going to measure the length. So 60 that way. So we're just going to go and meet the edge, right? So I'm going to get my scissors now, and I'm going to cut. So once this is done, the last bit is just to refold the fabric we've got and place this already cut front panel of our circle strapless dress, and we'll place it as a pattern. We're going to take note of the strap, and you notice how wide it is. So I'm measuring, and it's about 2 inches. So this is too pointed, so I'm going to make it a bit flatter. Okay, so I can easily add that there. So I'm going to cut this pointed tip, and I'm going to make it, I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches there on top. So it just makes it easy to be able to add the strap when the sides have been folded. So don't forget, if you want to know where to get a beautiful strap like this, you can get that on Temu. So yeah, there's it. So I'm going to cut my strap, each of the sides. I'm going to cut 2 of these, and I'm going to be needing 16 inches on both sides. So 16, right? So I'm going to fold that into 2, so that should be perfect. And I'm going to cut this like so into 2. So I'm going to add that on both sides, each of these on both sides. So I can put this back into the bag, get my elastic, and keep that aside. So the last bit before we get sewing is to cut the pockets. So these, for the neckline, you can try to pipe that, or just fold it, or you cut a facing. Either way, it's going to be perfect. So I'm going to cut my pockets, and with the remaining of the fabric, it's very easy to make a scarf to tie around your hair. Right, so I'm going to fold this and cut the pocket, or you can watch my video how to cut and fix a pocket. So yes, our full circle strapless dress is almost done. So I'm going to cut 2 of these to form my pocket. So I'm going to fold again, measure the top, every girl loves a pocket. So yeah, I have 2 of those, and I'm going to open up the sides as well and stitch, and I'll let you see what the full circle dress looks like.